Good morning. How are you? Wow. It's been a screwed up week, hasn't it? When my wife went on vacation, she probably knew it was coming. She's like that. Uh, I wonder how many people out there my age, or close to my age, say between 65 and 80. Let's go take that group of people. Sit there now and look around and say they expected this. What's going on politically, socially, doesn't surprise them at all. Well, they're either part of the problem or they're lying. I never expected to see what's going on in this world today when I was growing up, I sure as hell didn't wish it, that's for sure. All right. The suspect was caught. He was a 22-year-old from Utah. That's kind of strange for somebody that young to be that way, but, don't know whether if he's involved in the Mormon religion or anything else. That's all they said. It's a strong state. It's a strange state. I've met some people from there, but most of the people I meet from there are Mormons that are out doing their 1 year sabbatical or something, whatever it's called, where they go out and they run around the country and live life before they come back and become Mormons. I don't know whether they still do that, but they were doing that when I was younger. I met Mormons. They're a lot like born again Christians. For some reason, they can't leave the religion at home. They bring it with them wherever they go, and they try to convince you that that's the way to live, and it doesn't work with me. Doesn't work with anybody I know. We don't mind religion. We don't mind talking about religion, but just don't try to convince me that this is the greatest religion on the face of the earth, or it's the only religion that should be on earth. Mormons got a history that you don't really want to know about. They had a kill squad that ran around and kept people from leaving. They would shoot them and kill them rather than let them go. I don't know how many years I was in business, but yeah, it was. All right. Zelensky got up and said what everybody thought, what everybody was thinking anyhow the other day, that these talks are going nowhere. Putin's not interested in peace. He wants the Ukraine. He's got support because he's telling people he's going to bring the Russian Empire back again. He's going around in his country saying we're going to make Russia great again. See? There's a friggin' disease going on. All these pissheads going around saying that they think their country's the greatest thing in the world, and they're going to go around and make sure everybody knows it. And they're going to make sure everybody believes it. I don't know, man. What are you going to do? The city of Memphis is next on Trump's hit list for immigration problems. Let me tell you, that's a very historic town. That's got a lot of history to it. It's got a lot of music history to it. Nashville and Memphis, that's... And of course, he's pissed off at the music industry because all the top stars hate him. Because he's got no class. That's just basically what it is. He's got no class. He's a moron. He's in a great many ways, he's illiterate because he doesn't read. So he doesn't know what's going on in the world unless somebody tells him. Or he sees it on his cell phone. That's it. There's a guy close to my age. that has completely adopted the cell phone as his way of life. As it's his bread and butter. You know, he's got these people around that are working for him too. You know, that the young people brings in the cell phones, because people that listen to a cell phone are either totally loyal to whatever they're listening to, or they believe anything. Oh, excuse me. I'm sorry, tired. They believe anything that's out on a cell phone. That's kind of stupid, but you know, I think the generation behind me, or my generation, is not that smart either. Believe me, because my generation is letting what's going on happen. The generations behind us are the ones that are doing it, but my generation is the one that's giving permission basically for all this shit to happen. You know, and if we say something, like if we say you're on the cell phone too much, whoa man, back off. Who you talking to? Go away, bro. You old fuck. You know, and I understand that. You know, we had our way of doing things, and we weren't too interested in what the adult population had to say. But the problem with this is that what's going on today in today's world is that the adult population is diseased, and there's going to be some serious problems. The thing is, it's what you do. You know, when a kid plays football, or a kid goes out and boxes, or a kid goes out and does stunts or something, he doesn't realize what he's doing to his body in the long term. He doesn't realize what it's going to be like to try and walk after 40. And you know what? He doesn't care, because he doesn't think that far in advance. Well, the same thing now. You're going around and you're saying, you know, you're letting things happen and you're not really getting excited about it. And then all of a sudden you're going to find out it's happened. And the life you thought you were going to have doesn't exist anymore. All right, and that's happening to a lot of people. Happening to a great many people in other countries, and now it's beginning to happen to people here. It's only a matter of time before I believe this will happen before the 2026 midterms, which is social media be censored, and then what are these kids going to do? They're only going to be able to listen to what Trump wants them to listen to, the music that Trump wants them to listen to. It'll take, I don't know whether it can be done that fast, but he's going to start doing some sort of censorship. He's doing it now. He's watching you. He'll go to Facebook and tell Facebook, take this guy down, man. Don't let him talk like that. And the next thing you know, you're not talking to anybody. You think you are, but you're not. Okay, so he wants to destroy Memphis. He wants to panic Memphis. I don't know what... if Memphis is a big immigrant town or not. I really don't know, because I don't know that much about the cities in the South. I know a lot about the culture and whatnot, and music and things like that. But I don't know politically speaking, if they're going to accept a lot of this stuff. You know, I don't know whether there's a lot of immigration to the South. You know, I know there was. They use a lot of immigrant labor in the farms and stuff like that. But I don't know about, in a city that's basically known for music. I know they're known for other things, but I only know them for music. So we'll have to wait and see what happens with that shit. And coffee prices are higher than they've been in I don't know how many years. I know that. I live in a country that's one of the top 5 coffee producing countries in the world, and coffee's friggin' expensive down here. You know, which I'd never understood. And if you really want the good coffee, you can't get it because it's all under contract to go to the United States and whatever other countries drink coffee, but primarily the United States. Coffee makers in the United States have sewed up all the best coffee, you know. But you get something but the way they serve coffee down here is entirely different. They're basically making cups of espresso. They use espresso machines to make coffee. Okay, so it starts out really super hot. I don't know whether they use less energy than boiling water does. I have no idea. But and you can tell by the grounds that when they grind coffee down here, they grind it for espresso machines. They don't grind it for normal coffee makers. It's a very fine grind, so you don't get all the flavor out of the coffee. You know, keep trying to tell my wife we need to buy a coffee grinder and some beans and do our own coffee and see what happens. See how we like it. Oh God, I have no idea what's going on. Like I said, they caught this kid. I don't know why a 22-year-old kid would be that pissed off at a 31-year-old politician. Trump's going to give the guy that was shot the Medal of Freedom or something like that. I don't know. That doesn't make any sense to me. They'll probably build a monument to him soon too. Because he helped get him elected. And then probably this is going to rally the people that what is this now? Hold on a second. This is an interesting story. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. Wow. That was something else, wasn't it? Oh, MSNBC got in trouble 3 weeks ago for Donald Trump, catching Donald Trump. Oh, man. I'm just going around here looking at the various stories on YouTube and trying to think of which ones of these are actually real and which ones of these are bullshit, Landman. Oh, that's Paramount Plus TV. I think regular TV's just about had it. Because everybody watches the stuff sits there and watches it on the cell phone. You put a football game on now and you got people on the cell phone watching something else, I have streaming TV. I don't watch the games that they show down here. I like to watch the Giants. I like to watch my team, Tampa Bay, quarterbacks that I like and everything like that. So, it's what I have to do, I got a lot of stuff to do today. I got to do a lot of cleaning, rearrange some stuff I want to rearrange. Get to do that when my wife's not here. Can't do it when she's here. She bitches and moans too much about it. What are you doing? I'm making a friggin' mess. That's what I'm doing. Leave me alone. Oh, wow. Oh, there's a dog that's just like Lucy. Anyhow, coming to the end of Friday. So tomorrow we'll be here we'll do a little football prognostication. I'm not too bad at it, but you're not going to get rich if you follow me. Trust me. My best bet is you should bet against me, Oh, wow. So anyhow, it's time for me to say subscribe, subscribe, subscribe. Hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the commentary button. I want to really find some story that's not so depressing, you know. Because you wake up in the morning and you open up your email or whatever, wherever you're getting mail. I get a couple of newsletters there, plus I go online and I read CNN's news and everything like that, and I just come away saying, what the fuck is going on? You know, no wonder, you know, people want to invest in Xanax and stuff, you know, antidepressants. Wow. Of course, if you listen to Robert Kennedy, there's not going to be any depressant drugs for sale anymore. It's just going to be, you know, deal with it. Yeah, well, I think there's ways of dealing with it that you don't want people to do. Trust me. All right, so listen, that's it. Subscribe to me. Come on, baby, you can do it. I'd like to get around 50 before I die. Or let's make it better than that. I'd like to get 50 before I turn 80 in January. I doubt that's going to happen. But you know, I'm also upset about something. I'll talk to you tomorrow about something else. I think I've lost my ability to vote, so I have to check that out. All right. So everybody everybody have a good day. It's Friday. Go out tonight, party, get drunk. Enjoy life, you know. Try to get away from this situation, and that's probably a good. Yeah, and I'll see you tomorrow.